Hello, welcome to Normal Tarot. This is a general reading for Capricorn. Anywhere Capricorn may be in your chart, there's a message in there for you, okay? Whether you're Capricorn Sun, Moon, Capricorn in your third house, then this message may give you some information about your communication or communication coming towards you, the way you express yourselves, like, you know, if there's an area of concerns for you or you'd like to get some clarity on. So if you feel called to watch this reading, there's a message in there for you. I really do believe that, okay? It may not be an easy message to hear. Sometimes it's not a message you want to hear, but if it does resonate with you, you will know. Okay, and sometimes it's not the whole message that does. It may be a part of the message that does. So go with it. Go with the flow. Let's see what message Spirit have for you here. We're going to start with the Angels and Ancestors Oracle cards, okay? We used those last week to get some messages from Spirit, and we're going to transition into this week using this as a theme for the men energy we are dealing with here. There we go. Whoa, it's taking a second here for your card to come, Capricorn. And we have a whole pile, but we're going to take the one that stands alone. Okay. At the bottom here, we have winter. Take care of your needs. Okay. So thinking about, you know, for some of you, for whatever reason, I'm feeling here about your older days. Okay. For if you're of age here, to start building up your nest here, to start having some kind of reserve for your tomorrow. But oh, what a beautiful card. This is your actual card, Capricorn, for this week. And when I'm looking at it on the screen here, it's not that clear. For whatever reason, it seems a little bit dark, but I hope you can see clearly. Magic Guardian, unlock the magic within. My God, how beautiful is that? Bam. Look at the sun behind and his wings. There's so much here. This is so beautiful, Capricorn. Some of you are feeling you're feeling your inner magic. You're tapping into your imagination here. Some of you are cooking something, okay? And I feel like some of you, it's all happening in your dreams. You're like, me? Huh? What? And it's all happening in your dreams. You're coming here to accept an aspect, a spiritual side of yourself that has been dormant or that you have been neglecting for some of you. That is very interesting. Okay. Here we have the Hangman. Yes. Wow. And some of you here, Capricorn, you are doing it. You are going to an initiation process. You are trying to become a high priestess or a high priest. Oh, wow. Okay, this is real. Woo! I love this card. This is the good tarot we are using for the main reading, folks. And I don't think I've been saying it consistently in the readings I'm doing for this week. This is the good tarot. And they're like quite heavy. They're like very sturdy cards, and they're a bit difficult to shuffle. But having the Hangman here, the Hangman is about a sacrifice, right? A sacrifice in order to gain enlightenment. A sacrifice in is that it? Yeah. So we have the Hangman, number 12. We have Major Arcana number 15 as well, Temptation, which is the same as the Devil card, which is your card, Capricorn. And then we have the Three of Earth. And I kid you not, the Three of Earth is the card of Capricorn. It's the card of Sun in Capricorn. So for those of you that your Sun is in Capricorn, this message is even of greater significance, okay? This is a real Capricorn energy here. And at the bottom of the deck here, we have Seven of Water, and the Seven of Water is a card of Seven of Water is a card of confusion, right? There are so many options. Someone being not so much overwhelmed but confused because there's so many options, or even almost like not knowing what to do. There's a sense of illusion here because you feel like, oh, there's all those different possibilities. I can do anything. You start telling yourself stories, kind of a thing. I'm not even getting this. I feel like for some of you, Capricorn, you literally so deep into your spirituality during this time. You are tapping that Scorpio energy here. We're still in Scorpio season. The sun is still in Scorpio. You are tapping so deeply into something deep within yourself that you are literally not even on Earth. You're not even grounded on planet Earth anymore, and you are an Earth sign. It's almost like, Capricorn, you are like at your very soul. That's like, this is something that's affecting you at the very soul of you. But that's why we have that Sun in Capricorn card here, and almost there's a sense of almost like resigning yourself to it, resigning yourself to understand that you yourself, you're magi. You yourself, you are already magic. You yourself, you can create magic. You yourself, you're a guardian for other people. You yourself, you can be a high priest to give healing, to give guidance to other people. Okay, that's what's coming through. I hear a lot, guidance to other people. I don't know, for some of you, that may be your path towards that spirituality, towards that initiation. That's what you're working towards. Okay, and here you're almost like creating a castle under the water for yourself. Okay, you're creating yourself a castle like delve, because water, spirits travels to water, right? Water, whenever you see water, it's like deep spirituality. It's almost like you are almost like part of your initiation. It's not just to, you know, be the hangman, to go through the sacrificial steps, right? To show your worth, to show your strength, to show your abilities, to show your patience, to just to endure and overcome and see in a different way and understand in a different way to reach that enlightened state. But it's also almost like, I feel like for you, Capricorn, you're going so deep with it that you like, I am willing not just go to, I don't know, spend 3 nights under the earth, but I'm also willing to spend a whole week underwater, swimming with the fairies. And for some of you, the spirits that work with you, even though you're an earth sign, may be water spirits. And yes, that's a mouthful. And this is a 7. This is a very spiritual number. And I know for some of you, this is like, this has nothing to do with me, and I understand. And please come back next week. But this is a message here specifically for somebody who needs to hear it. Okay, this is Venus in Scorpio energy here with that 7 of water. It's such a beautiful 7 of cups. This is not so much confusion here. This is like a petal opening up, and like this feminine figure emerging out of it as a fairy, as like a newborn, and feeling at home under the water with all the fish and all the sea lives are circling around her, saying like, welcome, 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 you're one of us, we welcome you, you at home here, it's okay, don't be scared. Okay, I feel this is such a deep sense of spirituality here. Venus energy. Venus is the mother, right? Venus is abundance. Venus is like that feminine quality of beauty, right? Of abundance in wealth, abundance in like really in every way, in love, and being able to express that love. And this is Venus in Scorpio. Venus in Scorpio telling you Scorpio is all about going deep, transformation, right? Transformative energy. And we are in Scorpio season. So this is bringing that deep sense of spirituality, of abundance, in transforming it in a way that for you, for an earth sign, it's almost like it's necessary. It's almost like it's necessary to prove that you can go the distance. Okay, you can go the distance, not just here on earth, but you can go the distance. Almost like you have to show, you have to allow yourself to delve deep into that different element here. This is just so beautiful, Capricorn. This is like, some of you are going to a real life initiation process here. Okay, and for some of you here, this may be a little bit more mundane. Okay, so it may be something that's more routine. We have the nine of Wands, a card of needing to protect oneself, okay, and the Queen of Wands coming up here for you, Capricorn, on top of to clarify the Hangman. So for in the more mundane phase, okay, some of you are not following your soul mission as a Capricorn, right, as a Capricorn sun, to get to the highest vibration of you, of who you are, in alignment with who you are, to tap into your inner magic, okay, to tap into the magician that you are, to tap into a deeper sense of your own spirituality. If this is more on the mundane for you, there is a sense there has been waiting, there has been you needed to change perspective in regards to something, and it's regards to something here perhaps that had left you bruised in the past. Like, you know, you were almost like, what did they say, you were bitten before, so now you're on your guard, you do not trust so easily, right? You were under attack before by that person, that and it left a mark. You're still recovering. Here we see the bandage here is still bloody, and that gentleman creating a barrier with those ones and holding on to one of them, as in I've chosen this path, and I've made it almost like my mission here to protect the turf. Okay, after going to battle, I'm not just gonna sit tight, sit tight and allow you to come and recover and then take over all over again what I just fought over. Even it may seem a bit paranoid, but to others, but I feel like it's necessary. There's a change of perspective here for some of you. There's something that you were contemplating and you feel like you have to change your mind about it. With the Hangman, sometimes it's waiting, it's delay, and sometimes it's a change of perspective. Especially in this Hangman card, I feel like a change of perspective because of that, the way the whole body is turned. It's like we're going this way, right? A choice has been made. We're going this way, and coming out with the Queen of Wands, you are feeling yourself about it. You are very confident about that choice. If you are the one putting a stop or slowing down a process that was already in motion, you are feeling confident about it because you feel like you need to protect what is yours. You need to protect your turf because and it's because of things that has happened. It's because of experience. Okay, it's because you learned from something that has happened before. It's not just because you have your reasons, and your reasons are justified in your eyes. Okay, so you are confident about it. You are following your intuition about it. You are following your inner magic. That black cat in front of this of the Queen of Wands here, this is the following your intuition. This is a woman who knows about her own inner mystic. Even if you don't delve into the mystics, you're not someone who even pay attention to your dreams. You're not someone who even would agree or would acknowledge that you pay attention to your intuition, to those little hints. Even if you're someone who just want to believe that it's all about your intellect, you know stuff, you just do stuff because you know stuff, you're just straight shooter or whatnot, you don't believe in spiritual realm, and even though in all of it and the rest, you are being led by your intuition. Okay, whether or not you want to acknowledge it, whether or not you want to agree with it, you want to admit it, you are and you are making your decision based on that deep intuition. Yes, previous experience, but also your deep intuition, and it's gonna serve you well here. This is you, Capricorn. Temptation card. This is the card of Capricorn. Major arcana representing Capricorn. We have number 12 with the Hangman, which drills down to a 3. We have number 15 here with the Temptation, which drills down to a 6, and then we have 3 of Earth, another 3. The 6 between the 3. 3 plus 3 is 6. This change of perspective, you coming into yourself. Okay, the 3 of Earth is not just the Sun in Capricorn card, even though that's what keep coming up for you here because that's your reading, but it's also the card of partnership. It's also the card of starting a new enterprise, right? A new project, something that is like tangible, right? Usually it's dealing with work, with finances, with career. So this 3 here, waiting your time, taking your time. Okay, taking your time, putting almost like the brakes to slow down a certain process, to change your perspective, whatever it is that's your truth in this case, and weighing out your options, perhaps, because we have the 7 of options, right? Being underwater, feeling like, you are putting yourself in a space where you may be out of your element, right? Taking all of this together, knowing yourself, your inner magic, that's what's going to bring you to that. To you, Capricorn. That's it, right? Don't be distracted by that Temptation card here, okay? Yes, the Devil card means negative things sometimes, but here, this is your reading, Capricorn. This is representing you, okay? And in this deck, it's called Temptation. And what do we see here on that Temptation card? Let's look closer. Let's take a closer look. It's a chest full of coins. Money. So for a lot of you, that temptation here, that what's gonna bring you closer, because Capricorn is about career and money and finances anyways. It is about money, okay? So whatever it is you slow down here, whatever it is you change your mind about, your perspective about, it may be in regards to options, okay, in regards to your career, what you want to do for a living, what would you do that brings you closer to your soul purpose, that brings you closer to who you are, that's going to nourish who you are, okay? And that's what you get into. And here we have, oh, this is gorgeous. Look at this. We have the Hangman coming out with the four. They came out together like this with the Four of Cups. Look at that Four of Cups. An offer, a golden cup being offered from the clouds, from the hand of the divine, okay? Hands crossed, not interested. I already have 3 cups standing there. I still don't know what to do with them. Why would I accept a 4th cup? Sometimes I call this card the card of an insolent, but really all the fours deal with stability, foundation, okay? That Four of Cups, what I'm getting here, coming out of the Hermit card, it's really someone understanding, Capricorn, you're learning to take your time with things. You're learning to not allow anybody to wash you, to use your own wisdom, your own judgment, to know that you want to follow your own North Star. That's the thing with the Hermit, you know. That's a journey within. That's a spiritual journey. The Hangman is a spiritual journey in the outside, trying to get, in order to get enlightenment, right? This happens first. Before you receive enlightenment, before you can understand the secrets of the universe, right? Or to even attempt to understand them, the first step to any spiritual journey is to know thyself. You must understand yourself first, and that's the Hermit journey. That's the card of Virgo. That's the Hermit journey. To go within, to do that, to go in that lone journey, and you can only go alone. What's with you, what you take with you. I came to help you guide it, to help as you walk, and your lantern to light your path. And look inside that lantern. The light takes the shape of a star. You following your inner guidance. You following your guiding light. You following your North Star. Okay, that's the only thing you're taking into consideration during this time. If you are a Capricorn, you used to ask everybody, what do you think about this? What do you think about it? What do you think about this before you make a decision? And that perhaps created a sense of confusion for you, okay? And you're taking a different route. You're changing the way you go about it. You're taking a different route. You're understanding now, you know what? I'm going to do what I believe is going to bring me closer to myself. I'm going to do what I believe, no matter how it may be seen by other people. I'm going to, even if I have to reject certain offer, certain proposal, certain opportunities, I'm going to go with what I know is right for me. And even if I have to wait for the right thing to come along, I'm not going to allow myself to be distracted by shiny objects. I'm not going to allow myself to be distracted that I have to grab everything that comes. I'm going to follow my inner guidance. What else can you ask for? That's true maturity, Capricorn. That's what you're stepping into. Whether it's in a spiritual sense, where you're stepping into that maturity to get a sense of enlightenment, or it is just you gaining wisdom right here. Oh, look at this. That's the Empress coming down. Ooh, Empress falling down again. Empress came out in reverse, okay, for you, Capricorn. Empress is about abundance, Venus energy. Again for you here, with the Empress. The Empress is about abundance. The Empress rules over all the queens with the Emperor. The Empress is that woman that have it all. Money, wealth, love, and she doesn't ask for anything. She doesn't expect. She just is, because she knows she's already abundant. She knows whatever she wants, she can create. She knows abundance follows her. Okay, she understands the laws of the universe. She knows it. She embodies it. She is it. Okay, and here we have the Empress in reverse. So that's telling me, for some of you, by not if you don't, it's almost like by not following your soul path, by not following your true self, you would find yourself in a position of being dependent on other people. You will find yourself in a position of not creating that sense of abundance in your life that you can, okay? It's almost like you would be giving away your power, okay? And by the way, this is another 3. So we have 3, 3, 3, and a 6 here for you. There's a lot of 3. And by the way, this is a 9 and a 9. You see the pattern here, pattern of 3. Like, and that, what is that card says? Magic guardian, unlock your magic, the magic within. And we know, any real magician knows that whatever you're doing, whatever ritual you're doing, it comes in a set of 3. That's a magical number, right? The threefold, like the cubes here. And we have this 3 3 here, and then we have the 1 9 and 2 9s so far, and then we have that 6. So Capricorn, let me bring you back again together. There is a sense here that Spirit is asking you to not be afraid. To not be afraid as you step into this journey. To not allow anyone to smother you. To not allow anyone to make you feel like you cannot create your own magic. That you need to be dependent. That you need to be, you know, that little woman or that little man in the corner, because you yourself, if you look within yourself, deep within your soul, you would know you are already the Empress. You would know you're already abundant. You would know you already can create whatever you want in your life. Okay, I'm gonna take one more on the 3 of Earth, and for some of you as well, because this is a card of partnership, the 3 of Earth, of coming together and creating with a group, right? And for some of you, in doing so, by choosing that path, it's gonna make you become dependent on other people. It's gonna make you feel smarter, okay? It's gonna make you feel like you're not in control of your path. You're not in control, especially in regards to finances, of your finances, okay? One more for Capricorn on the 3 of Earth. One more clarification for Capricorn on the 3 of Earth. Whoa, we have a stack, and then we're gonna take. We taking Capricorn. At the bottom, we have Page of Cups. Beautiful. There's an apology here. There is an explanation. There is an offer here. Okay, the World that came down face down. I'll save that for last. Closing of a cycle. Things will never be the same again. Closing of a cycle. You are shifting things around. You are shifting your perspective. You are shifting the way you see things, at the very least, in the most mundane place and sense, and in a bigger, higher mind things. It's like you are really accepting who you are. Not just as a physical body, not just as someone who goes to work, who works and then have home, take care of the kids, but that you're a spiritual being and you have unlimited amount of potential and wealth of resources that's just within you, within your mind, within your heart, within your soul, your intuition. Okay, that the divine just flows through you. You're understanding that, you're accepting that, okay, during this time. And here we have the Queen, 2 queens coming out for you on top of that that 3 of Earth to accompany the Empress, the Queen of Swords, the no-nonsense woman of the deck, decision making. Look at her. I'll extend a hand if you come in peace, and you'll need my swords if you don't. She means business. She's the take charge kind of woman, okay? And she comes out with the Queen. And by the way, she's sometimes the widowed woman, the unmarried woman, the childless woman, the Queen of Swords, that is. And she comes out with the nurturing, the mother of the queens, the Queen of Pentacles, okay? So this is telling me during this time, Capricorn, you are really creating magic in your life. You're really understanding how to manipulate energy. You're really understanding how to pay attention to the people around you, the people you're working with, especially if this is a work situation for some of you, on how to use their strengths and their weaknesses to your benefits. Simple as that. Simple as that. Okay, you're understanding your own inner magic, and you're also understanding that of those around you, and how, and in using your intellect to do so. You're being very smart, very clever, very shrewd about it, and you're also using your own natural talent as a Queen of Earth here, of Queen of Pentacles here, to create your own sense of abundance. So if you're in a partnership and there are people who see you as a meek one, if you're in a partnership and there are people that know that you're the Empress, they know what you have to offer, but they think that they can outplay you. They think because you're sitting there, holding your, sitting pretty with your mumu. Perhaps some of you, you're pregnant during this time. The Empress is a pregnant lady, and you're not as active. They think they can overshadow you, or they can, game you out. They're in for a rude awakening. And by the way, this is a meeting of the mind between those two queens. They're facing each other. She's looking out to the public, like, what do you bring? What are you bringing to me? Because I have no time for silliness. And you better come correct if you're coming. What do you bring? She's taking audience, the Queen of Swords here, right? And look at her. Her face is just on her pentacle. She's just looking at a golden coin. That's what she's focusing on. So whoever comes towards you this time, if they're not gonna add to the war chest, they're just wasting your time. They're not welcome. You mean business. You mean business during this time, Cappies. This is just so beautiful. And I've been saying, like, I'm going to keep this reading short because they'll be delayed. They're coming on that day. And look at me. I'm just going and going. But the message is coming in so strong here for you, Cappies, okay? So strong. And by the way, with the World card, this is number 21. That just down again to another 3. That's a mirror image, 12 and 21 to the Hangman. As if after going to that initiation, what do you face under what do you look at when you look at the mirror here? What do you look at is that you entering this new cycle, you entering this new vortex, you becoming this new you leaving behind that old karmic cycle behind, because there's a new Capricorn in town. Because once you know yourself, you embody, you take on, you honor your inner magic, you're unstoppable. Nothing can stop you. Nothing can stop you. And guess what, Capricorn? This is the most you'll ever be. Your true colors will shine bright for everybody to see. There's going to be no misunderstanding on your path, okay? And that's why you're showing up here like in major arcana Capricorn and minor arcana Capricorn. This confusion is like no longer a thing for you. Look at this. If this is a romantic situation for you, religious factors are a factor in your love life. Your love life is influenced by religious upbringing and spiritual path. So there may be a difference of opinion. If all of a sudden you decide to honor this, to be a high priestess, a high priest, to honor your spirituality in the way that's in alignment with yourself, in the way that you think that's going to bring you closer to who you're meant to be, to who you want to be, to who you're being guided to be, it may cause a little bit of a brouhaha in the home, in the love situation. Your partner may not understand it. Your partner may be like, I didn't marry someone who was into crystals and doing candles work, and who now is doing, you know, meditating, maybe talking to, you know, spirits. I didn't sign up for that. And for some of you, it's your person that's dealing, that's bringing that new energy in. Okay, and Spirit is telling you to keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Okay, your religious factors may be very different. Your upbringings may be very different. Your value system may be very different. Okay, but Spirit is asking you to keep an open mind, because we all who we are here on a journey, and we must follow our own path. And if you love that person, focus on the love. Okay, allow them to grow, allow them to evolve, allow them to follow their journey, and keep an open mind. Okay, spirituality, we all are spiritual, whether you acknowledge it or not. It's just a matter of time. Whether in this lifetime you're supposed to get closer to the honey pot. Okay, this is the card at the bottom of the deck for you, and it says there's nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about. Look at this. Nothing. Nothing. You're magic. You are safe. And this situation is under the perfect control of divine providence and your universal order. Only infuse loving thoughts and emotions into the situation to ensure that the highest possible outcome flows effortlessly to and through you. You are safe. The universe got you. God got you. The angels got you. You are magic. Stay, as long as you stay under light, as long as you stay, you're approaching things from love. Don't delve into negativity. Don't delve into, you know, into you know, the negative aspect of that. You know, everything has duality, right? Good and bad and everything. Stay under the light. Stay in the love team. Stay in under the light of the divine, and you will be good. Okay, and everyone else around you will start seeing it, will start feeling it, will start recognizing it. family is the card that actually came out for you, okay? So there's gonna be a real shake up here. I feel like for some of you, Capricorn, when you start reclaiming your name, reclaiming your right, your birthright, okay? The situation is rooted in an emotional experience with a family member, which we can help you to understand and heal. In your mind and heart, surround this person, yourself, and the experience with calming blue light and many angels. Be open to the gifts within the situation and allow yourself to feel peace. So some of you, this is truly gonna test your family situation, okay? Whether it's your partner, your husband, wife, girlfriend, or this is like literally like it's gonna affect your family. You know, perhaps your parents. You know, you grew up like in a very religious family. They follow religion, whatever doctrine, you know, they might have followed, and you decide to be like, you know what, I'm not gonna follow this doctrine anymore. I'm gonna follow my own inner light. I've been having dreams. I've been seeing angels. I've been getting some messages from the universe. I've been being directed, starting to watch YouTube, looking at readings, starting to meditate, to listen to messages coming to the divine. And I know I'm coming to a new understanding, to my own understanding, going back, further back to the homeland, you know, to really understand my roots. And I want to have my own understanding, my own connection with God, my own connection with the universe. And that may be a shake-up for some people. Okay? And I feel like for some of you, you're going to be able to overcome that as long as you approach it and you keep an open mind and you explain as much as you want and keep the rest to yourself. But you remain understanding and open and loving. I feel like you'll be fine. What's important here is that you continue to be true to yourself. Okay, Capricorn? I'm sending you so much love during this time. Thank you so much for your continued support. Come back next week, and forgive me for going on so long, but every single word needed to be said, truly. And as always, remember, love is indeed the only answer. Bye.